Hey, comic book fans, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, you're back with me, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to do another comic book review. And today, fans, we're talking about Wonder Woman issue number 37. Now, I've jumped on board with Wonder Woman with the Finch team here, and issue number 36 was the first issue that I've read, and I quite enjoyed it. I liked the artwork, I liked the story, I felt like it was new reader friendly. So what did issue number 37 have to bring? Well, first off, we'll talk about the artwork that was involved in the issue, and I thought the artwork was very well done here. I thought, if you're a fan of David Finch's art, I think you're going to enjoy this artwork. Good two-page spreads here, and I felt that the artwork in this particular issue, I thought personally, was improved from the last issue. I didn't think Wonder Woman looked maybe as young, or the faces weren't as round or whatnot, and I thought there was some good pieces in here, especially towards the end of the book, which I'll show you when we get to that particular point. So, and I know a lot of fans are not a fan of David Finch's artwork, or at least his Wonder Woman anyway. So, but I enjoyed the artwork in this particular issue. So, what was the story about? And what did I think about this story? Now, just letting you know that there will be spoilers in here because there's a major development that happens at the end of this particular issue. All right, first off, you get to see these Amazons, okay? I'm not rich and full of Wonder Woman history because I'm still trying to get to know the character, as I had very little history behind her. I always respected the character for who she was, but never sat down and read Wonder Woman because there's so much history behind her. And I didn't like the artwork in the last series, so I didn't find myself diving into it. So anyway, so they're being attacked by these crazy bird-like creatures. And the Amazons are constantly being attacked, and Wonder Woman is kind of given its ultimatum within the issue of her being the ruler or not. You have a choice. And Wonder Woman is Diana is in this conflict of she has so much on her plate that she feels overwhelmed, even for her, and she doesn't even have time to deal with her mother's death. She can't show the emotion there. On a side story here, you wind up getting to see this woman sacrifice her baby here. And you're just like, whoa, what's going on? So there's this baby being thrown into this mix. You can see Diana, showing her emotions here, working out with Clark, and and you can see that she's the one that can really open herself to Clark. Anybody else, she kind of really can't. She's got to keep those emotions in check. But as the issue continues, you get to see, the cauldron here as it's boiling, and it has Diana's mother in there, or the remains of her, because in the last issue we got to see that her mom was turned into clay or stone, and it wound up breaking and washed away, became clay and all this other stuff. So she's destroyed. Now she's being cooked in a cauldron. So you're like, what's going on? You got a baby that's being sacrificed, and you got you got the remains of Diana's mother here. So you're like, what's happening? So as it continues, Wonder Woman is given that choice. Again, be ruler, or be in control of Earth. And again, we get to see another one of these battles here. We get to see her in some new type of armor, and she wasn't even aware of the attacks that were going on, and so she kind of sits there and thinks to herself that well, I guess we're right, but then she gets a call from Cyborg, so she's forced to leave, and the sorcerer, I think her name is Hippolyta, or if that's the way you say it, and and she goes, the consequences will be on yours. So that's what she says there. So at the end of the very issue, we get to see the result of this sacrifice, and we get to see the reemergence of Donna Troy. And that's what shows up on the last page. And you're just like, as a reader here, if this wasn't spoiled for you earlier in the internet, before these comics came out, you're probably like, holy crap, Donna Troy's coming back. And and it shows up in Wonder Woman here. So I think that's pretty big for Wonder Woman fans. I think it's a huge thing. We haven't seen Donna Troy in the New 52, and here she's being created here. So now, as she's fresh from the cauldron, is she going to be an enemy of her sister? I think it is. I think it's going to be a battle between to see who's going to be the ruler here. I think that's what's being set up in the particular story. So yeah, that's what happened there. So you get to see the return of Donna Troy, and I think this was a good read. Was it perfect? No, I didn't think it was perfect because me, as a new reader to Wonder Woman, I was kind of a little bit lost on certain things. I knew there was a baby involved in the last run, and I wasn't sure if this was the same baby when I read it. So it was kind of odd how, the baby fit into the whole mix with the, Wonder Woman's mother there, on how Donna Troy became, how she got resurrected here. So I was a little bit confused on that, to be honest with you. And I felt at time that the issue was a little jumpy for me, because on one scene you wind up seeing, in the cliffhanger in the last issue, you wind up seeing Wonder Woman's mom being washed away and in pieces. And then in this next issue, we wind up seeing the Amazons fighting these bird people, and then you see Wonder Woman fighting Clark in a training session. So it's kind of like they skipped over her grieving moment with her mother being lost, and then it goes right from Clark battling what's it called? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. It goes right from Diana and Clark training to her, defending herself if she wants to be ruler or not. So I felt that the issue was a little bit jumpy at points. The flow wasn't exactly the way I wanted it to be. However, though, I still enjoyed the read, and it has me interested in going forward with the series. I mean, all in all, I don't think it was a perfect issue, but I did think it was a 4.0 issue. I think for new readers, if you haven't read Wonder Woman, you might be a little bit lost here. You might find yourself going a little bit back. If you're not a Donna Troy fan and you don't know that much about her, you might be like, okay, it's this chick called Donna Troy. What is she? So you have your certain things in there. But if you're a longtime fan, you know who Donna Troy is. This is a pretty big moment for her coming back. So yeah, those are my thoughts. So I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. So guys, leave me your thoughts below. What you thought of Wonder Woman issue number 37. And fans, until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. And I'll see you guys real soon. Take care.